When I woke up, Eevee was everywhere. What do I remember? Something, rare candy glitch. I don't know, it's just a blur. 10-year-old Ash Ketchum wins the championship. Bruh, he's at least 30. So I've been out of the game for the past 20 years, but when I saw they had released a new Pokemon game, I was intrigued. The once artistic black and white world we grew up loving was now going to get this insane 2025 makeover. I just finished playing Clair Obscur Expedition 33, so I'm like, yeah, we got the technology. I wanted to see every scale, every wrinkle on Charizard's bulging physique. And then they gave us this. I swear I'm not hating. It looks better than Pokemon Stadium, but 25 years better? I don't know about all that. But that's the thing, right? Game Freak, or whoever owns Pokemon now, my memory's still a little bit fuzzy from the whole 20-year Coma thing. But they know they have an IP that can't be replicated. They don't have to try anymore. They could release Pokemon Beige and we'd still pre-order it. They could troll us with Pokemon Doo-Doo Brown and kids will beg their parents for it. When you own everyone's childhood, you don't compete, you coast. The original team that made Magic, they're gone. Now it's a set of formulas they can continuously release to dominate the market. Hey look, if you really love where Pokemon is at now, that's amazing. I'm glad for you. The brand is impeccable. I'm a marketing major and I believe that Pokemon is one of the best brands created in the past 30 years. But the games though, again, I don't know about all that. The original team built a magical world. A world we used to dream about. We would stay up late planning for. But now, the franchise isn't chasing wonder, it's chasing wallets. In 2025, Pokemon doesn't compete, it dominates. And in a world where the biggest player never stops, what room is left for innovation? Capitalism has always had a simple yet powerful idea. Competition drives progress. Companies compete for customers, and in doing so, they innovate. They improve quality and push each other to do better. Every product and every service gets tested in the market, and the strongest ideas rise. But what happens when a company reaches a level of dominance so absolute that competition no longer matters? When there's no rival that can challenge them, the rules change. Innovation slows down. Profit is prioritized over creativity. Capitalism helps economies flourish, but endgame capitalism, which is what this is a whole nother beast. Now you're probably thinking, damn Ty, I didn't realize you were a filthy capitalist. But wait, let me land. Imagine a farmer who grows corn. If he's the only farmer in the village, he can sell his corn for whatever price he wants. He doesn't need to make it taste better or grow more efficiently. People will buy it anyway. That's the Pokemon IP, a monopoly, the perfect example of endgame capitalism. Now imagine there are 10 farmers growing corn. Suddenly, he has to compete. If his corn is small, bland, or expensive, people will buy from someone else. To succeed, he has to innovate, maybe grow sweeter corn, find a faster way to harvest, or lower his prices. Competition pushes him to do better, and the village benefits. Everyone eats better corn. And the farmers who succeed create new ideas that others copy, which I think is a good thing. Small business stands a chance. The quality of goods improve, but when a company controls the market, competition disappears. Creativity becomes optional. Profits become the only goal, and risk is avoided. Consumers are trapped by habit, loyalty, and nostalgia. The same trap that we see Pokemon fans falling into. And the same can be said for any industry running a monopoly. Endgame capitalism isn't the future of business, it's the death of progress. I woke up after 20 years and Pokemon isn't the same. I mean, the graphics are close and kids still lose their mind, but the original magic that made Red and Blue unforgettable has been replaced with formulas. Pokemon dominates not by competing, but by owning our nostalgia. It's a perfect example of endgame capitalism in action. When companies control the market, profits become the only goal. But we keep playing, we keep buying, even if it doesn't feel satisfying. Competition disappears and innovation takes a back seat, just like how a farmer without rivals stops improving his corn. Even Pokemon, one of the greatest brands of the past 30 years, is not immune. And while it's fun, it's also a warning. Unchecked dominance kills progress. Even childhood legends can become corporations in disguise. And that's the price of playing without rivals. Pokemon has reached that level. It's no longer about competing with other franchises. It's about owning attention, nostalgia, and loyalty. The games themselves are secondary to the brand, and the brand doesn't need to fight to survive.